Hello there, and welcome back to another episode here on the Edge Origin SMP server. This is actually my second time filming this episode. I lost all of my footage from Disco's games, and Scribbs' game, and Red's game, and I could see my what is that? My Guardian farm over there. Got my Drown farm over there. I got Karen tentacles here, there, everywhere. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to be a quick tour of everything I've done this season. Sit back, relax while I just mine up more of my wealth here as I secure my spot as probably the richest person on the server this season. So, next season, no merchant. Too overpowered for me. So let's start off with my storage room here. If you guys can hear my pressure cooker going off in the background, I apologize. I am rushing to get this video out since everything got deleted off OBS, and I'm not stopping my chicken noodle soup. It was time to sleep. See, the good thing about this server? I don't dream. Yep. So here we have the lovely storage system that I threw in. It's not automatic. All the sorting, all the signs, that was done by Lee. We paid her. I now have another chest monster. I needed lava and snow for my maze. So we will go look at that here in a bit. Through here on the backside, I have a warp stone. And this warp stone leads to the worst place ever for Merlin. Yep, that's right. This leads to the nether. This is the ship. I'm going to lock this door and I'm going to go in F4. Cheaty cam. This is a ship from the episode of Lee's Nightmare where she thought she was a Merlin and I was a Blazeborn. And I brought in the second Kraken, Burnsy. Burnsy is a lava Kraken. He has his adorable plushie here. Nice. In the ship. This I got off of the internet. I just copied it into schematics, farmed all the material, and then brought it in and built it. But obviously the Kraken tentacles, those are my design here. Obviously this is a gold farm. This is Core's idea. I haven't checked it. Ooh, a chicken. So quite proud of this, although that is a lot of wool. I'll tell you that right now. Another chicken. And I'm gonna die. So quite pleased with that. Here's kind of my crafty area, get stuff ready. That's a mech that I never, nope. That's a mech that I never built, and I never will. Here is my fish tank. You're wondering, I know. Welder, why do you have a fish tank? Why are you imprisoning your own kind? I am not imprisoning them. These guys pay me rent, okay? They don't like being out there with random krakens and sharks and those jerks of dolphins out there trying to eat them. So they pay rent, they get protection. They're in here. They have no worries. Except where are they? There they are. See, they're down there. See, they're happy. They're fine. No worries. And here we have the Edge Valley spawn. This is where we spawned in over here. Immediately started drowning. That's why I have the pool there for when I die and forget to set my bed. I have somewhere to not die. I have conduits now everywhere around here. We have done a lot. I have put in a lot of work in here. Scribbs has, everyone has. We all have our starter bases, even though you can't see mine because it's underwater. Let's see, I got a tentacle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9. 9 tentacles here that I built at the base. Quite proud of them. The lake, everything inside the water except for these armor stands with the fishes was me. I didn't do this. I believe this was Shark. Shark or Toast. Someone built that. This originally was not here. I built it completely up. Even in the water, I got little landmines around here. I thought they were pretty cool. In here is my starter base. Again, we've gone through this in other episodes. Real 60s vibe. Use them wisely. I have not been in here in a long time. So here we have the center island. You'll notice that it's floating because I forgot to remove the blocks that were underneath it when we switched over from forge to fabric. And so now I can't put anything there anymore for some reason. So it's just floating. on that bamboo. One piece. It's holding it up. All the walls around the edges of the base, that was me, which I think subsequently led to Scribs having to use that palette for the roads. All these little trees, obviously they're mine because you see them in my other series where I have all the dead bushes. So, let's see. Most of the plant life around was Scribs except for the mushrooms. I did put in some sugarcane in some spots. These trees were planted by Red. I did get permission and I removed the island that was here a couple of times because I'm the one who swims. So let's talk about Karen. So Karen obviously was built with World Editor and Lightmatica and placed in here. I'm really proud. It's my first time doing anything like this at all. Some of you will see some of the details that I put in some of these builds, turning this like a little mini office for Minnow. Yes, that's where I'm hiding right now, safety wise. I got a little mushroom up on here. Now, these were her original baby tentacles from when she hatched from that center island, from that island where that tentacle is, because Lee decided to feed her and then smack her and she hatched. These larger tentacles here are her adult tentacles. So these popped up. I had them at my base. Quite proud of them. They are huge. They are monstrous. You saw the time lapse. They took forever. And we have Karen's eye. I kind of like this. I went with that glassy look. Kind of a fog effect. It didn't really go exactly kind of what I was looking for, but I think it did a really good job. I do have a shrieker hidden in here. You know, Karen's voice. Spoiler alert. Yep, that's her voice. It's a shrieker. And here we have this season's shopping district. Odd way to enter, I know. But I spent so many diamonds here at this shop, buying so much wood. I also bought a lot of redstone, I'm not going to lie. I may have cheated and bought some emeralds off his shark. Now, the only thing we really put in ourselves is this bubble vader here, going up and down to our shop. It's very basic. Can fall off real easy if you got any kind of boost. We did terraform the bottom here. Made it look nice and neat. We got my brother's swollen fish here. We got my other brother. Minimum wage fish. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. Tell you what, I'll double your pay for today. Here's the shop. All the stuff that people messing with stuff all the time. So, books. Made quite a few diamonds this season. You know, just a few. To say that's not even all of them. I built something, so that's all I have left. Alright, and here's the top floor of my penthouse here. Here's my bed. Here's my music / bookshelf. I got some more storage and books over here. My dragon skin rug from this season. I don't want to click anything here because I'm afraid I'm going to pick it up, because I don't remember what armor stand is still open. I know I messed that up a couple times. I have a majority of everyone's banners here. I believe mine, Scribs, well, one of mine that I thought of. Red's, Nightmare King, probably another Disco's. That's mine, obviously. Guardians. Guardians are cool. Here's my kitchen. I know I've shown this before. Still smoking that meat. Yep. Growing up some patatas. Then here's a lounge area. Someone put signs up. So here we are on top of my guardian farm. Let me go in here in my little hidey hole. I could not put in a conduit here because it would damage the drowned before they got up here, and that's not something I needed. So as you see here, the drowned spawn. They have their loot. They have their loot. These guys are all poor. Does this guy have loot? No. Wait. No. They have their loot. They come down all the way. These guys lose their AI for some reason, but a majority of them come down. They see the turtle eggs here. They hop up, and boom. I get my drowned, and then I turn them into a nice, lovely copper farm. Yep. I currently already cleared it all out and reset it, so there's nothing new there. But works pretty efficiently. And here we are in my Guardian farm. Now, this Guardian farm is not rendered in all the way. So when I got off of Logical Geek Boy, I did alter it a bit so I can transport some Guardians at times, but it still works fantastically. I did use a different type of sorting system. I used Impulse SV sorting system. I had Core help me with it because I messed it up at first, but I do every so often get these squid launchers, which is fun to watch. And then we have the maze. This is my latest build here on the Edge server. We ran through it. There's two different modes. There's a hard mode and an easy mode. Now, depending on who you ask, though, because evidently the first part is hard mode for Lee, but thankfully she's a Blazeborn, so she doesn't burn up. She could make this 4-block jump over here. Just boop, 4 blocks, no problem, and jump over here. Did great. But then her greatest nemesis here was this 2-block jump. I don't know why, but 2 blocks in her did not work. So eventually she gave up on the easy path and she took the hard path, which after a while leads to the desert. And the desert here has a bunch of pillagers in it, and she's got to run around the maze trying to find her way, fighting through the pillagers and the booby traps to make it to an even more deadlier spot for Blazeborn, the water. Yep. So they got to fight through the water, and you're thinking, oh, water, that's not a big deal. Well, remember, they have no armor and 1 stack of fish. So, and then they come over to the most devious part of the maze. Yep. Powdered snow and snow mix. Obviously, we could see it pretty easily from up here. But when you're inside, for some reason, with the glass and the lighting, the textures disappear. So you easily fall in at any point in time. Granted, it's a little bit of a fall, but there are slime blocks down there, so you bounce. And you got to come all the way back up here, and then you have to make your way to the end here, and then you are in the center. So obviously I didn't finish it 100% because they were going down in their portal and then popping out at discos. I don't know why they just didn't take the scaffolding like I told them. But all in all, it was quite fun. A lot of mini games on the server, especially disco and scribs, which are amazing. Now, one of my proudest moments of the season is this door right here. I know, it sounds crazy. Why is a door so fascinating to you? Because it's a key door. I mean, who would not be proud of this? And guess what? None of these guys realize that there's a button right there. So, that was fun. And who cannot forget where I got all the diamonds to make this beacon? Yep, that's right, Diamond Beacon. Thank you, Lee, so much for your support at my shop this year. I really do appreciate it. I mean, yeah, I did a lot of work, but, you know, I think it was worth it. Huh? What? Who? Hello? Is someone there?
Come find me, Welderfish.
I'll be right there. Hello?
Welder,
I can hear you.
you're getting closer.
What in the...
Welder,
Hello? Joy?
yeah!
Joy, is that you?
Yes, come find me.
Joy?